It was a great weekend for rugby fans in Winnipeg, anchored around the World Rugby Nations Cup on Saturday, where there were two matches, Portugal versus Tonga in the first and Canada versus Zimbabwe in the second. For our club, the Winnipeg Wombats, it doubled as a reunion held Friday night at St. Paul's High School. Paul Tolaini, as usual, head of our alumni group, pulled it all together with a bunch of good volunteers. Great party. Friday evening was built around our second division game between the Winnipeg Wanderers and our own Wombats. A fun fact mentioned during the international matches the next day as well, the Wanderers are celebrating their 100th anniversary in Winnipeg. I'd played against them for probably about 40 years, so that one hit home. Before the match, we had a touch rugby game open to anybody who wanted to play. And I decided to drag my bag out, and hadn't probably opened it in 11 years since I hung up the cleats, but I figured why not. Just walking onto that field, boy, I'll tell you, the smell of the grass, the memories of 39 years of rugby came flooding back. Standing there in my cleats almost made me think I could still go, which is definitely out of the question, but still, it felt great. After the second division game, we moved the party into the Paul Albertson's facility, a great spot that's now part of St. Paul's High School. Great place for a reunion. Alumni rolled in from all over the country, good barbecue, better company, everyone in high spirits. The next day, about 230 of us Wombat alumni showed up at the Blue Bomber Stadium, joining another 6,000 or 7,000 fans, which is pretty impressive for Winnipeg. We might have topped the national attendance numbers. Rugby's a unique sport, so you show up because you know it. So that crowd of 7,000, chances are every single one had a rugby story. In fact, the guy beside me turned out to be an old Wasp club player who I'd scrapped against many years ago. The international games delivered. Portugal beat Tonga and Canada handled Zimbabwe. The highlight of the Canadian match, around the 45-minute mark, Winnipegger Kyle Steves, and he's the only Winnipegger on the Canadian national team, got subbed in to play. He played the rest of the second half, threw some big hits, and helped seal the win. Between games, our whole crew of 230 went down onto the field for a group photo. That was a moment. But the real highlight, just wandering the stadium and seeing faces you hadn't laid eyes on for probably 20 plus years. You recognize the eyes, but you gotta peel back the layers. And yeah, there were a few more layers than some of I remembered. But once the conversation got going, it all clicked. Of course that's you. So huge thanks to Paul and everybody who volunteered to make it happen. What a great weekend. Rugby's a special thing. You battle on the field and share beers with everyone after. Can't beat it. Let's keep these reunions coming. Who knows when the next one will be, but I'm already looking forward.
You hand me the dice with a painted smile and point to the board that stretches for miles. You talk of the winners, the glitter, the fame. You just say, darling, go play the game. But every move feels like a debt to be paid in the theater of choices that others have made. So I'll play the game with a heart made of stone, in a house that you built, but it never feels home. I'll move all my
Wombats. You know what they say, no guts, no glory. And I've seen your guts. You've got this. Go out there, leave it all on the field, and come back for a beer with the best looking fan you've got. Let's get it, boys.